What is up, realists? Welcome to On the Real Fishing. It feels like forever since I've been able to just get to a bank and try to fish with some good old live worms and bobber. So that's what we're going to do today. We come to a super public access spot. It's literally right beside the road. So many people hit this spot up, so hopefully we'll be able to find something. We're going to be busting out the just good old-fashioned red rod with the bobber and the live worms. I've got an ultralight with me too, just kind of goof around. If you don't remember, if you've ever been with me for a while, I was going to try to have a bobber in just about every video and call it Bob and have it talk to me while I was fishing for other stuff while it was out there goofing around, but kind of got away from that. But today we're gonna get Bob back in on the action, try to catch some fish out here. Hold on tight as we get on the reel, so try to catch some fish. All right, we got our live bait set up. Got a weighted bobber there, help me get further out. Got a split shot and live worm. Nothing too crazy. Usually I go about 3 foot on the bobber, just because I have a certain way that I put it on there, and that's just what kind of works out. So we're gonna get that out there, see if there's any super active people quite yet, and if there's not, we'll just let it hang out there for a little while. Oh, there we go. There we go. First fish. Not a bad one either. Oh wow, I was about to actually set the pole down and start casting. Let's see what we got. So we got a good sized bluegill probably. Looks like we got a good sized bluegill. Look at that bluegill. That's not too bad at all to start off with. Right out there where I'd hope they'd be. Right through the nose hole. A little off the nose hole, but there we go. Show this guy off. Wow, goodness. A little bit better than I was expecting, to be honest. So there we go. Nice bluegill, first catch of the day. I wouldn't consider this one quite a keeper, but he's pretty close. All right, we still got a full-on worm out there. See if we can catch a second one right there in the same spot. The same spot-ish. Yeah, with that first catch, I was like, okay, I'm gonna set the pole down and try to cast a little bit with the ultralight. And sure enough, we got sucked down. It'll definitely be interesting to see today what all we catch out here. There's a good possibility we might stumble across a crappie, but like I said, I'm using live worms, so you can catch crappie on live worms, but they normally prefer minnows. All right, well, we're way out there in the middle this time. We'll see. I'm used to usually catching them kind of over there, kind of in the pocket of this little cove here. So who knows where they're at though. The wind's kind of blowing at me this way, so it'll kind of push it through. So we're gonna see if we can't let it down there and grab the ultralight while that's kind of bobbling around, and see if we can catch anything up here next to the bank with the little micro Z-Man here. This little froggy guy. It's a micro goat, as I believe what this is called, so I'll watch out for my other line though. Keep an eyeball on the bobber while I slowly reel in this. Soon we'll probably stumble across some yellow bass today, but I have no idea if we will for sure. We'll see. There we go. We got something over there. What do we get? The thump, 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 thump. So what do we think of this? Oh yeah, I got our first little long ear here on the little mini goat, or mini toad, or mini whatever it is. Looks like a frog to me, so I keep calling it a mini toad. But a little bitty long ear here in the lake. Beautiful fish over there in the shallows. All right, buddy. See you, sir. And he's gone. We're gonna reload and recast out the live worm. See if we can't go out a little further away from the bank. See if that's where they're hiding. I'm surprised I haven't got anybody on there yet. May go to the left with it instead of the right just to see. Still have loads of worm on there. Let's go to the left here. See what's out that way. And the big question is going to be will they be closer off the rocks or will they be closer out to the deeper water? Oh, that one didn't keep it though. Had a bite there. We might try that first. When we go over here to the rocks and try it down along the rocks for a little bit, see what we catch, and then go further out towards the deep water, kind of get an idea on what might be doing a little better today. Alrighty, let's give the rocky side a try here. Of course, I'm gonna get some wind blowing me towards them, which I'm not too confident about. I don't want to get snagged on if I don't have to, but I tend to get snagged at least once on any trip I go on, so see what happens. Oh, there we go. We got some resistance that time. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? So we got ourselves another nice little bluegill. So I would call this like a medium size, not small, but not big either. Definitely have been feeding up. Their bellies are fat. There we go. Another beautiful bluegill. So this one might have gotten a little bit of damage in the past on the backside. Feel a little divot back there, but beautiful fish nonetheless. That's our 3 for the day. Awesome, buddy. See you, sir. All right. I think that's not a fish. I think that's one of me more. Well, maybe it is. I think it was going to be a fish. Not a bad fish. Might be a catfish. I think it's a catfish. I think it's a catfish. Oh, it's a good size something. Is it a catfish or what? What is this? Oh my goodness, it's a nice bluegill. I got through some weeds. It kind of made it heavier. Plus I went across my own line there. That's all right. Look at this bluegill. Nice guy. Well, let's palm him here. Ended up going through the weeds and slowing me down, tangling myself up, but it's all right. Got another nice sized little bluegill there, kind of close to the rocks today. Looks like the rocks are winning out so far now that I've kind of figured them out. Awesome. Now I gotta detangle myself. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we are all detangled up, and I think I'm gonna go try it here on the point. Like I said, we know they're kind of hanging out here, so we've gotten a couple here already. So we're gonna go head out to the point and see what we can find out yonder. So I'll see you once I get there. Hold on tight. All right, we're out here on the point, and definitely the wind has picked up out here. So being in that cove is a little bit better, I think, as far as being able to protect yourself from the wind. But let's see if it makes a difference for fish wise. Use the wind to help pull my bobber out there a little further and see what happens. I don't know all kind of fish attractors they have out there on that pole or not, but I know there's some over here to the left of me where I was just casting, kind of closer to the water than I'm casting now. Okay, looks like most of the stuff is going to be up in the cove. So we're going to try this other section of cove over here. I haven't even gotten a nibble over here. So I'm going to try this other section of cove on the other side. See if we can't find any more fish. All right, that was weird. Just had somebody ask me for lures, but luckily I've got a bazillion of them. And I've gathered over the couple of years I've been doing this that I was able to get them a couple. All right, we're on the other cove here. We'll see. The wind's picked up a little bit, so the water's gotten a little more violent. So I don't know what'll happen. Still no bites here, so we're gonna head over that way into the cove where the water is a little less active and see if they're hanging out right there. All right, see you soon. Okay, if we don't catch anything here, we're gonna head back to where we started. See if it was a fluke that they were just out that way, or if that's where they're actually hanging out today. So we'll see. There we go. We got one over here. Oh, not too bad. I thought it was going to be a teeny tiny one, but it's kind of a medium sized. What are we getting? Another nice little bluegill. All right, so they're hiding over here in the coves. It's good to know. Didn't catch any kind of bites out further, but we've gotten some decent little bluegill here as we kind of go back into the coves where the water is getting pushed back. Awesome. Another little fishy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, friend. Bye-bye. See ya. Well, oh, they're right here. Another nice something. Probably a bluegill, but we'll see. Oh yeah, another nice little bluegill. Well, maybe we won't try for something moving. Kind of found out where the bluegill are hiding now. Yeah. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. There he goes. See you, friend. I have to go way shallower to find any on this guy, like I did with the first one. We're going to try. Well, that's sitting there. I may have to take off and go after the pole, but I'll make sure we're far enough down. All right, let's go back over to the first cove for a couple of casts. See if we can't find any more over there. See you back over there in a second. All right, not great, but it's out there. We almost had our last fish. There we go. We got one on the toad again. Decent looking ultralight rod. I love catching fish on ultralights. A little bluegill up here, a little shallower. All right. Those are mostly bluegill, it seems. So there we go, a little bluegill on the moving bait. See you, friend. Thank you for biting. Off it goes. Alrighty, got a fresh worm on there. Let's see if we can't get one more. I promise. Just one more fish and we'll go, okay? One more fish and we'll call it a day. All right, realists, I guess that's going to wind it up for today. Come out here, just going back to basics and fishing it old school with good old Bob out there, and some live worms. We caught some bluegill mostly today. We also got one little long ear. So it's been a good day today so far. And if one of you guys want to check out any of the older videos of mine, if you've enjoyed today, just check them out as they pop up right here in the corner. And thank you guys for coming along as always. Thank you guys. Hope you guys have a great day, great night, great morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Hopefully it's awesome. Hopefully you guys get a chance to get on the reel real soon.